Okay. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to anyone, to everyone, to all of our newest family members. So from wherever you are, today, welcome back to our global Zoom. So my name is Vincent here, and I'm very honored to be your MCs for tonight mainnet strategy and direction webinar. Okay, so just 48 hours ago, on the historic date of 11/11, which is the 11th of November, we have witnessed something truly very extraordinary, right? So it is the official birth of PAI mainnet, the first decentralized AI-driven infrastructure token powering the next era of Web3. So today's session, I would say it is extremely important because after our major milestones, the next question from every leaders that I've gotten, what's next? What we should do now? So what is our next strategy? Okay, so tonight is the day, is the night where we get the answer directly from the source. Okay, so the mainnet has launched, the first block has been produced, and the world is definitely watching us right now. Many leaders from Asia, Africa, Europe, wherever you are, have been asking, what's our roadmap from here on? How do we actually position ourselves as an early adopters? How do we actually build momentum as a community? So what's the next step we should take to actually maximize the opportunity? Okay, so today we will connect all these dots, all these questions, all the doubts. This session will outline the strategy, the direction, the ecosystem migration, the community priorities, and the global expansion plan after our mainnet launching, okay? So, of course, there's no one better to guide us than the visionary behind this Nevo's philosophy and long-term strategy. So, ladies and gentlemen, to speak about the strategy, the vision, the direction, we definitely need someone who not only understand on the technology, but someone who understand people, the sustainability, the long-term architecture, and of course our growth. A man who lead the community, our project, built a system for more than a decade. He is someone who actually guided hundreds of thousands through Web 2 to Web 3. So he is, of course, the co-founder of our community, the driving force behind our ecosystem formation, and the architect to our global community blueprint. So guys, please help me welcome with your biggest respect, your biggest energy, and your attention. And let's give a big round of applause and welcome Professor Dr. Jeffrey Gunn to share with us on the mainnet strategy and direction for our next phase. So, Professor, the floor is yours, okay?
Hi everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here with us tonight. I'm Professor Dr. Jeffrey. I'm live in Singapore right now. Um, can you all hear me? Vincent, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, loud and clear, sir, Professor.
Okay, amazing. So today I'm going to do some sharing. Okay, and then after that, for those of you who have questions, okay, after my sharing, I'll actually probably do some Q&A. So you can leave your question in the question section, so that if I will screen through later after my sharing, and then basically I will probably if some of the questions that are relevant to tonight's sharing, I will basically give you all an answer. So if you have any question, you can leave it in the Q&A section. So I want to begin by saying this. The fact that you showed up today tells me something powerful. You are serious about your future, and when a community gathers with seriousness, belief, and hunger, history is created. So tonight it's not about hype, okay? Tonight it's about clarity, confidence, and direction, okay? Because a lot of you on the Zoom, the global Zoom on the mainnet launching probably have still have a lot of uncertainty. So tonight is about shaping expectation correctly and aligning every one of us so we move forward in one united force. Okay, so we have officially entered a new chapter for Phil AI, a new chapter for Nevo, a new chapter for single builder or leaders and investors. Okay, so today, uh, is 3 days after the mainnet launch. And I want you to remember this date because this is the day you gain a deeper understanding of the future you are holding. So let me start with the most important clarification. Many people are misunderstanding what mainnet launch really means. Something that when we launch the first Genesis block, the token price will automatically appear. Something mainnet means price action begins immediately, but that is not how blockchain works. Okay, so let me make this extremely clear. Mainnet means that the entire mining system is now live, verified, and transparent on chain. It means your mining reward, your block, your transaction, your emission schedule, all are now fully recorded on the blockchain in real time. So we have moved from the testing phase into the real economy phase. And this week, the official white paper will be released. Okay, not a simple marketing brochure, but a full technical transparency document. Inside, you will be able to see like full tokenomics, 33 years mining emission design, team and advisory wallet addresses, staking pool addresses, airdrop addresses, burn wallet addresses, every important smart contract rule, all allocation pools, and how the Fuel AI infrastructure function long term. So this is our commitment to transparency. Most importantly, this is our promise to every single investors, and this is the foundation before price action begins. So we do not build hype, we build trust, we build system that lasts. Most importantly, okay. So now let's go into the next update, the quick swap liquidity pool. So next week, we will be creating the PAI PHL liquidity pair on QuickSwap. I will be personally meeting with Fuel Social founder Jerry Lopez tomorrow here in Singapore to finalize all consensus points. So the listing price on QuickSwap is set at 1 cent. So a lot of people ask why 1 cent? Because we want a healthy starting point that allows organic growth, predictable liquidity flow, and strong upside expansion. So, and to support that, we have brought in a professional market maker, EchoTrade. So EchoTrade has handled market making for major projects like Ripple, Polygon, and Cardano. So they have vast experience in managing liquidity, stabilizing price movement, bringing in secondary market traders, ensuring like sustainable performance in early market exposure. So, and based on their analysis, which is based on purely on data right now, they project that our PAI token can easily reach a first stage all-time high of $1 to $2 already. And this is even before the next interesting part. There is also interest from Uniswap, WPTC, Rat Bitcoin community, which is also part of Brightime community actually, since the beginning of 2018. So once they see the strength and activity in QuickSwap, they intend to launch a WBTC PAI liquidity pair on Uniswap. So why is this huge? Because providing WBTC gives LPs the opportunity to earn from the 10 million PAI token allocated to the liquidity mining incentive. So this attracts serious liquidity providers, people who brings real volume, real depth, real demand. So with this layer added, our projected early all-time high can very realistically reach around $3 per PAI token. So let me emphasize something very important. Rome was not built in 1 day, okay? And neither will the full price discovery of Fuel AI. But every structure, every foundation, every stage that we are placing is built with intention, maturity, and sustainability. So we are not rushing into anything. We are constructing value actually. So now let's move on to the next major update. Like we have a potential centralized exchange listing before year end actually. So we already have an offer from Bitmart to list PEI token for free. So a lot of people ask why free? Because PHL, Fuel Coin, is already listed. and our ecosystem shows strong synergy and real user engagement. So this gives Fuel AI token another huge boost in credibility, visibility, exchange volume, global accessibility. That's the most important thing. And the target is to have this centralized exchange listing hopefully before end of 2025, meaning all our builders have a huge window of opportunity in this coming weeks. So next, the biggest branding moment in our history right now. So a lot of people ask me why am I back in Singapore? Because Fuse Social will be launching its token in the Global Philanthropy Forum held here in Singapore, which is on Sunday, to next Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, Sunday we're having the charity gala. Monday and Tuesday we are actually having a full day global philanthropy conference. So this is not a normal conference. This is where the world most influential family and foundation gather, like the Rockefeller Group, the Rothschild Network, the Gates and Melinda Foundation, Harvard, Stanford, Cambridge Foundation representative, the Trump Family Foundation, major Asian foundation and family officers, 30 over Asian world-class entertainment and sports celebrities are also here, and many more global philanthropic leaders are also here this week in Singapore. So now imagine this. Fuel AI and Fuel Home will also have a booth at this forum. Our machines, our infrastructure, our mining model, our POSW consensus, our ecosystem, all showcased live in front of the world top family, institution, and philanthropists. So the exposure is massive. This exposure is invaluable. This exposure puts Fuel directly on the global stage. And here is the most important part. The only way to mint PHL token is through being active or being social on Fuel Social. Or the second way is mining PAI tokens and swapping it for PHL. So indirectly, PAI machines are also responsible for minting the world first philanthropy token. When this global foundation adopts when all these global foundation adopts Philcoin for donation and impact projects, or the basically the Philcoin price will definitely rise. And because PHL is paired with PAI value will rise together. Okay, so this is how both ecosystem actually uplift each other. This is the power of synergy. This is the birth of a new era. So philanthropy powered by decentralized AI. Okay, so let's talk more about December. I will call it the unlocking month. So December will be one of the most powerful expansion moments for the Fuel ecosystem. Why? Because of two massive upgrades coming. So the Fuel AI crypto credit card will also be available. So this card is designed with one powerful purpose: to give real off-ramp utility to PAI token. You'll be able to convert your PAI mining rewards into spendable value instantly through the card. This means PAI is no longer just a digital asset sitting in your wallet. It becomes real purchasing power. We will announce the entire mechanism in our Kuala Lumpur convention on November 24th. And November 24th, Kuala Lumpur convention is also live. That means we will send you the links. So don't forget to be online throughout the entire 6 hours of convention. So there's a lot of updates. There's a lot of new things. So with this crypto credit card, that means grocery, dining, shopping, travel, subscription, all are able to utilize through PI token. That means PI token enters your real life, and that is how utility becomes an adoption. Okay, and I think I've also updated you all before. Nevo back office is also going to accept credit card payment. So it's like a gateway to the traditional market. So for the first time ever, Nevo back office will accept credit card payments for like subscription of rental, megahash, purchase of Fuel AI machines, upgrades, and ecosystem services. So previously, everything was strictly only on USDT only, which means only crypto users would participate. But now, with crypto card acceptance, we break the barrier completely. So traditional investors, laymen, consumers, business owners who prefer fiat, anyone who carries a Visa, Master, JCB, American Express card, they can now join Philia effortlessly without needing to understand crypto. So this is massive because true mass adoption begins when traditional market can participate without friction. So this is how Fuel AI moves from Web3 into mainstream economy. So now let's talk about something like extremely important, the Nevo ecosystem expansion. Okay, in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, we're also going to debut a few of them. So our target for the entire 2026 is around 50 companies that we also said it in the mainnet launch that I shared with almost 10,000 people online. Uh, we want to attract onboard almost 50 companies next year into the Nevo ecosystem. So every one of these companies will accept PAI token in exchange for their product or services. Okay, and not only that, they are going to sign an MOU. Okay, with Nevo that they will not with PAI that they will not liquidate their PAI tokens. If they require liquidity, they will just borrow against their Fuel AI tokens instead using the DeFi borrowing lending protocol. So the PAI tokens they hold will directly increase the valuation of their company. So this is extremely powerful because more companies holding PAI, meaning that more scarcity. More scarcity meaning that there's strong upward value pressure. PAI becomes the currency of an entire ecosystem. So PI becomes a valuation asset for traditional companies or Web3 or projects. So this is how we create utility-driven demand, not speculation-driven hype. So today, most importantly, I want to speak directly to all the business builders here tonight. I will say this is your moment, okay? Some people wait for opportunity, some people pray for opportunity, but all my leaders or true leaders basically create opportunity. And right now, you are standing in front of a once in a generation window, a mainnet launch, a global philanthropy event, a possible centralized exchange listing before year end, liquidity pools, market makers, crypto debt credit cards, off-ramp utilities, DeFi borrowing lending. Next year, there's more than 50 companies that's joining our ecosystem. Acceptance of credit card payments. Do you know what that means for all leaders and all builders? It means the next around 3 to 4 months will be the most powerful period for anyone who wants to build wealth, build a team, build a network, make a lot of commissions, build a legacy. So every Fuel AI machine you promote today is not just a sale, it is a piece of the future that you're placing into someone's hand. Every conversation you have, every Zoom call you do, every sharing you contribute is a seed planted in the early fertile soil of a global AI movement. You do not get many chances like this, okay? And I want all the leaders here to rise up, step forward, and maximize this window. Your future self will thank you for what you do in these next few months. So now, to the passive investors who are here listening today, let me give you a bit of confidence, okay? PAI is not a pump and dump token. PAI is not a speculative meme coin. PAI is not a short-term game, okay? This is a 33 years mining digital asset backed by real hardware, real computing power, real utility, real liquidity, real partnerships, real AI clients, real scarcity token mechanics. So holding PAI is like holding future infrastructure. It produces reward, it gains utility, it becomes a currency inside a growing ecosystem. And the price starting at 1 cent. should remind you, every one of you, great things always start small. Okay, so Bitcoin started at zero in 2009. Ethereum started at cents in 2012, 13. Solana started under $1. Okay, the mistake people make in this is they judge early stage value with late stage perspective. Don't be that person. Okay, if you have invested in Phil AI, don't be that person. Don't be the one who sells the future too early. Don't be the one who says, I wish I held longer. Okay, because I because before I close, I want to give you a new philosophy, something I have never shared before, something that I hope I will guide you beyond tonight. To me, it is called the bridge of becoming. In life, there are three versions of a person, of every person: the person you used to be, the person you are right now, and the person you dream of becoming. But here's the truth: most people never understand. Your dream version does not appear by chance, it appears by choice. If you do the same thing, okay, expect a different result, you are naive, okay? You must do things differently to then only you can get a different result. The choices you make today, the decision you take tonight, the action you commit tomorrow, these are the planks of the bridge that carry you forward. You are not here to wait. You are here to become. Become the leader your family looks up to. Become the investors your future self will thank. Become the builder that your community remembers. Become the reason someone else believes again. Fuel AI is no longer an idea, everyone. Fuel AI is the bridge, and all of us together are stepping forward into the future. So let's cross this bridge with confidence, unity, and purpose. So let's build the intelligent world together. Let's make the next chapter the greatest one we have ever written. Okay. And basically today, my sharing and my updates and are